going fishing today. Top of the morning to you, unless it's not morning for you. Otherwise, good day to you. I'm just playing. But anyway, we're getting out there. We're going to be fishing today. And it's not about what's biting, it's about what we're using. Today, we're going to be using a crappie magnet, but not just any crappie magnet. We're going to use the orange chartreuse crappie magnet. So if you look at that thing, it's got a ball head jig on there, 16th ounce, with the orange crappie magnet with the 2 chartreuse split tail there, and of course the light wire hook. So we're going to be getting out there, we're going to be casting this around, we're going to be vertical jigging, we're going to be slip bobbering, we're going to try a magnitude of ways, and see what we can pick up today. I've been to this lake before. It is a private lake. It's only open 2 months out of the year, so there's a lot of good fish in there. 2 months. That's it. No other months it's open. Just 2. I primarily have caught bluegill, bass, crappie, pike, caught carp, catfish. It's got all your standard freshwater fish. But since it's not as pressured and it's a pretty big lake, they get to a decent size. So I'm excited to get out there to throw this around, so let's get out there.
Yeah, so I'm taking that crappie magnet and I'm hooking it right through the middle, all the way through the plastic in between the tails, and you poke the hook out just like that. Then you push it right up on that hook keeper, and this is how I'm working this guy, just like that.
That's a big bluegill. Oh yeah, that's a good boy. That guy's pretty big.
Hey, just so you guys know, I'm using ultralight tackle to hunt these fish down, and it's working pretty well. So, but yeah, look at that bend in that rod. That's that ultralight going to work, working that bait so he's not gonna shake it.
Nice little bass.
So I'm using 10-pound braid to a 4-pound monofilament leader. Just casting it out, bringing it back nice and slow. And I'm getting hooked up, guys. It's working for me. This orange crappie magnet's doing work.
Another decent sized bluegill.
So these bluegill, they aren't little. I mean, he's as big as my hand, and I got big hands. So, these are nice sized bluegill, good eating sized bluegill, and this thing is working great for them.
Another big bluegill. This little guy. You gotta be kidding me.
Now I'm working the slip bobber now. Now I got that orange crappie magnet under that slip bobber. Just a different style of fishing, but I got it out there and it's working already.
Try pulling me in the weeds, bro. These bluegill are strong. Not a bad guy.
So I have that set at about 5 feet deep, that slip bobber. I'm letting it get down there right above that weed line so it can work real slow with the current. I have a black jig on this one, just a preference thing, you know, try to give it a different look, but still using the orange crappie magnet, still catching them, still working. It's going great today.
Another bluegill. Another one. Another guy. That's a big boy.
So now I'm trying to catch a fish on my third cast in a row. I see that slip bobber getting hit a little bit, so I'm setting that hook because it's bobbing under. It's not going completely under, so they're just pecking at it. But I'm keeping an eye on it, and sometimes it's good to do that because sometimes you'll hook them in the side of the lip or something, just when they do a light bite, nice soft bite. So you always want to be prepared. You always want to do something if you see that bobber moving.
That's fighting good. What is that? Is that a bass? Oh, yeah, that's a decent bass. That's a good bass. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that guy. That's a big boy. Keeper for sure.
So this guy was coming home. He was gonna eat up real well. So he's going in the bag with his buddies. And we're gonna have a date later on. At a later date, and we're gonna have a great feast.
That's a good guy. How many you got?
My wife was with me. I was asking her how many she was picking up. She was picking up a few too. So it's been a good day for both of us so far. No complaints here.
I'm over here.
This crappie magnet has been a bluegill magnet today, and not just any bluegills. I'm talking the big bluegills that could be mistaken for crappie. Now I'm gonna do some vertical jigging. I started picking stuff up in open water under my fish finder, so I was gonna give that a try and see what we can get there. I'm dropping that crappie magnet down right in front of their faces. I'm letting them see it, letting them get hungry, letting them take it. You know, they think they have a free meal, but little do they know.
I got him. It's a freaking bluegill. That was freaking 12 feet deep. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so dumb. A nice bluegill.
All right, guys, it's that vertical jig time. I'm just dropping it straight down, letting some line out, letting it sink, letting it get right in front of their faces again, and I got hooked up instantly.
Oh yeah, yeah, buddy. Just got him off the fish finder. Big crappie. Just went straight down. Look at that guy. That is freaking nice. Yeah, buddy, you're going in.
So I was still in the same spot roughly, and I had something show up there. I'm like, man, that's got to be his cousin or something, that crappie I just caught. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try and get him. I'm going to drop this jig down right in front of his face and see if he can resist it or not. Let's give it a try.
Another one. Yes. Getting it down. Yes, yes, yes.
This orange crappie magnet's been working great for me today. No complaints whatsoever. I highly recommend you guys try it out, especially when the fish aren't biting as well. It just seems to work very well.
Look at that. Alright guys, as you can see, the orange crappie magnet just seemed to have worked well for us today. I caught a number of bluegill, caught some bass, caught some crappie. No complaints from me whatsoever. If you were watching, you would have seen 3 styles of ways I use this lure and I caught fish in all 3 styles. First style was I cast and retrieved it, just threw it out, let it come down, and then bring it back real slow. Then I had the slip bobber action. Just throw it out there, jig that bobber back under a slip bobber, keep it in that depth, that strike zone. Very slow moving bait, but it worked. And then I picked up some on my fish finder and I dropped that bait straight in their face. So this happens to be, this orange crappie magnet happens to be my #1 favorite lure of all time. The color, the chartreuse, I mean, it just seems to work well. I always have one of these in my tackle box, if not tied on at all times. This exact color. Don't get me wrong, I do show a lot of love to a lot of other baits, a lot of other colors, all that good stuff, but this one's got a special place in my heart there. I can't deny it. But anyway, you know, you would have seen me, I put a few meals in the freezer, you know, that'll last me through the winter. Yeah, but if you were watching, you would have seen I got a few fish there, and they're gonna be eating. So thanks to this guy right here, I'm eating good, and so is my family. But anyway, hey, I hope you guys learned something. Thank you so much for watching. I'm pushing out content every week. If I could every day, I would, but realistically, it's not possible. Maybe at some point, who knows? But anyway, if you haven't subscribed, just subscribe, man. I'm putting stuff out there all the time. Just give me a subscribe and, you know, watch my content and let me know what else you want to see. You know, if you want to see some specific stuff, let me know because I'll get it done. Hey, but anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you next time. Later.